Let's talk Tanya for the 16th of Kislev. We're in the home stretch, 3 more letters, 3 more days. Today's letter, today's chapter, this is chapter 7 of Kuntis Achron, is on the topic of tzedakah. The Alter Rebbe was raising money at a certain point in time. These funds were to be used to provide for the Chassidim who came to visit the Alter Rebbe, to give them food and lodging. And just interestingly, this letter was given to a famous Chassid whose name was Rabbi Shmuel Munkes, and he took this letter and went around to the Chassidic communities to raise money. The Alter Rebbe begins with the words from the Navi, the prophet Amos, U'tzedakah kenachal esan, which means that charity, tzedakah kenachal esan, like a mighty powerful stream, a stream of water. And the Navi, the prophet, is talking about the incredible power of tzedakah. But obviously in Torah, everything is precise, and there can be many metaphors to describe power and the power of tzedakah. What is this idea of nachal esan, a powerful stream? So the Alter Rebbe says the word esan, which means power, strength, even hardness, describes the essence of the Jewish soul. The essence of the Jewish soul is powerful, it is strong, it is hard and stubborn in terms of clinging to Hashem and not in any which way agreeing to do anything which is contrary to what Hashem wants. And the greatest thing possible is when we have Nachal Esan, when we have a stream that comes from this essence of the soul and is revealed in our heart. Because when we have that, then the heart is ablaze with a love for God, with a desire to connect to God. And this is something which will happen when Mashiach comes. When Mashiach comes, the Esan, that inner strength of our soul, will be revealed within every single one of us. In fact, as Alter Rebbe discussed in an earlier letter in Igeres HaKodesh, that is what redemption is all about. Redemption is that the core of our being is revealed within our hearts. But this will happen not now, but when Mashiach comes. In fact, Alter Rebbe, it's brought down that this is alluded to, that the word Esan is comprised of 4 letters: Aleph, Yud, Taf, and Nun. In Hebrew, you have a word, the root of a word, and then prefixes and suffixes before and after the word, adding letters before or afterwards, changes the meaning. So these 4 letters, Aleph, Yud, Taf, and Nun, when they're put before a word, they imply something will happen in the future. When you put an Aleph before a word, it means I will. You put a Yud before a word, it means he will. When you put a Taf before a word, it can mean she will, or it can mean you will. And finally, when you put a Nun before a word, it means we will. So all of these imply the future. Why? Because Esan, when will this strength of the neshama be revealed within all of us? That will be when Mashiach comes. But we can all experience a taste of Mashiach today also. We can all experience Nachal Esan, the stream emanating from the depth, the core of our soul, entering our heart even now, and that is through tzedakah. U'tzedakah kenachal Esan, through tzedakah, we cause the stream to come from that inner part of our soul and to enter our heart and to be able to experience that relationship with God. Because to experience that requires God's compassion. As the Alter Rebbe says, it's a real rachmanis on a person so long as that core is locked out of the heart. And if we want to inspire God to have mercy and compassion upon us, we need to have compassion and mercy upon other people. When we give tzedakah, so then God has mercy on us and He releases that esan, that inner strength. It enters our heart, and the Alter Rebbe is telling Chassidim, give tzedakah. You want to have this incredibly intense relationship with God, the key to unlocking it is giving tzedakah. That is this letter. Tomorrow, God willing, we will start another letter on the topic of davening.